guys, and welcome to my channel. I'm Kristen, and today I'm going to share with you guys some DIYs I made using the Dollar Tree plastic paddle cutting boards. So let's go. The first DIY, I'm going to be using these little paddle cutting boards, and I probably will say this multiple times what I'm using. I'm using this teal one. They did not have any white colored paddle boards or little paddle cutting boards in my Dollar Tree, but if you can find them, pick them up if you want to recreate some of these, because it'd probably be way easier painting on white, and some of these I end up painting white anyways. So I use the terracotta color by Arteza for the orange, and then I'm just going to go in with an acrylic paint from Apple Barrel. The Arteza paints worked so well with this because some of my paint kind of started coming off with the acrylic paint, so I didn't mind where it was at because I'm going to be covering it anyways. Just dry brushing to make this look like a dirty old pumpkin sitting in a garden. I know fall, it's a little early, I get it, but I was like, I have to do this idea. It's such a cute, it was stuck in my head, and I was like, I cannot wait for fall to do this. So here's an idea for you, just a couple weeks early. Usually the end of July, beginning of August, fall videos start coming out. So you probably will see me the beginning of August. Granted, I will still be taking full advantage of summer. I'm using a rub-on transfer I had from last year along with these stickers that were also from Dollar Tree. That rub-on transfer, I hope they bring some new ones back because I love them. Even the old ones from last year were super cute, so I hope I can find those because I love using those rub-on transfers. Here is just some boxwood greenery, and then I'm just going to be using some of that burlap trim. I had a couple pieces already cut, so I turned it into a fun little bow, and then I just made a quick little bow with some twine and threw that on top and then cut it down, and that is all I did for this. You guys, if you haven't seen this, I'm using a new glue gun. I highly recommend this Gorilla Glue Gun. It is amazing. Then a little wood cutout with a leaf. That is also from Dollar Tree. I think they still have those wood die cuts, and they are so stinking cute, and this is what my cute little cutting board pumpkin looks like. This DIY is just a really quick and fun one. You're just going to grab any kind of notepad. They have them, all kinds of them, at the Dollar Tree, but I'm just going to be hot gluing the backing of this little notebook onto this cutting board. And then I think this would just be really cool for the refrigerator. And then it is a little sad and boring, so I'm just using one of these like pull bows. These are from burlap fabric. I'm just going to be pulling this, and I love how it creates such a beautiful bow. I'm just going to be sticking that right to the top just because I felt like it needed a little bit of something. You could always throw like an ink pen on there or something to that sort too if you needed like an ink pen on hand, but granted mine are just next to my refrigerator and I dislike clutter so much, so my ink pens will stay in the drawer right next to the fridge. Oh my gosh, my words are just not working today. Then I'm going to be grabbing some magnets. These are also from Dollar Tree. You get like 10, 15, 20 in a pack. I'm not really sure. I've had them forever. Gluing them to the back, make sure that you glue on the right side. I did not, so I had to go back just to make sure this would stay on the refrigerator. This is what it looks like. Now you have a little fun to-do list right on your refrigerator. This DIY, I'll be using this chalk ultra matte paint and charcoal. This is by Rust-Oleum. Honestly, I highly recommend just to spray paint these cutting boards because one, it's a lot faster, and two, the paint just doesn't come right off every time you wipe the paint on it. I knew it was always an issue. Once they were done, I'm using these decor transfers. These are by Redesign, and I found them on Amazon. I'll link them if I can find them. Sometimes I can find them, sometimes I cannot. I love using rub-on transfers, but I did have some issues using them on top of paint. So I did mess up a little bit. I didn't show it 100%, but that is the 100% reason and only reason why I added greenery to one of these sides, and then I decided to add it to the other one just, you know, to make it look similar and cohesive and make it all work together. But I love using these transfers. I use so many of them. I actually ordered more not too long ago on Amazon. They should be coming any day now, so you're going to be seeing that I'm using new transfers, but I really just try to use everything I have first because they're going to get lost in my mess. My craft room is not as clean as it used to be because I'm trying to figure out a ton of items I have. I really want to start crafting my stash even for the fall season. So let me know in the comments, do you guys have a ton of stuff already for fall from last year that you did not use? Or would you like to use like some fun items that you may or may not have in your craft stash that you want to get rid of, that you want to use? I've had these cutting boards for probably 2 months and wanted to do some sort of video. That is where I messed up. I thought adding a pear to this lamb would be super cute, and it started pulling my paint off of the cutting mat. So boxwood greenery, it's always from Walmart, and then I'm just going to add some greenery. I'm going to add a bow, wrap some twine around the top, just give it a little bit extra. I wanted to, actually, these are actually really cute the way that they were, but since I had a ton of stuff in my craft stash, I wanted to use some of it. So throwing some boxwood on the other side as well. This side did not fall apart or break or lose its paint, but I just want them to look similar. Adding a little bow. Those are from Amazon. These cow and pig signs, those are from Dollar General. They still have them. They're like on sale now, or they're always $1. That's such a great deal anyways. I'm going to be making a cute little, I'd like to say towel holder, but I think it's just going to be really cute to add some just decor pieces in. You could add vases, you could add greenery, you could really add whatever you wanted to this. I'm just gluing the signs on the side and using a couple Jenga blocks or the little wood blocks from Dollar Tree just to make this more sturdy and stay, because it was honestly pretty hard getting everything to stay on these plastic cutting boards. So I feel like adding more wood, make it a little more sturdy, it'll work a lot better. I'm gluing this together. I'm going to be adding some rope to the top of the holes on the cutting boards, and then just making a cute decor piece. Like I said, I thought it was going to be like a towel holder or a little like toolbox. I ended up not adding a bottom, which that probably would have helped a little bit, making sure this was more sturdy. So if you have something to do on the, to put on the bottom, do it if you can. I mean, foam board would probably work. Any type of cardboard would work as well. You can always paint it. You can always make it how you want. Make it yours. But I just added some little faux greenery plants in here. I think this looks so cute. I'm so glad I did the dark gray. I think it all looks really great together. DIY I've had in mind forever. Another one of these cutting boards using the Waverly chalk paint in white. I'm going to be painting this, and then you can do the front and you can do the back side. I'm be having this on my kitchen counter, so I did want both sides painted. This took about 2 to 3 coats, and I did just use a hair dryer in between coats just because it's a lot faster. Also using one of these wooden crates. It's been a minute since I've used wooden crates, and I have so many fun ideas for these as well. It's just sometimes it's a little time consuming making videos and coming up with ideas and figuring out what everybody likes. But let me know, do you guys like using these crates? Have you been able to find them? I have not found them in a long time. I did just stock up from Michael's as well. Michael's always has them for 99 cents. So if you can't find them at Dollar Tree, check Michael's. I think they also have them on the website. More rub-on transfers from Dollar Tree using 2 different packs. And I found this one, it says recipes. I thought this would be such a cute little recipe box. This rub-on transfer, everyone talks about how they have issues. I also have issues. Everyone's like, you make it look so easy. Well, here is one that was not so easy. I like picked my finger up and started rubbing, and it started kind of like moving around. So it's a little messed up, but I still think it looks kind of nice, little rustic, adding some of these greenery rub-on transfers. And then to the top, I'm just going to be adding a cute little farmhouse rub-on transfer from the Dollar Tree as well. Course, some more boxwood greenery and a bow to go in the middle. one, I'm going to be using this navy colored cutting board, and I'm going to leave this as is. I'm also going to be using this little wood piece from Dollar Tree. I just picked up some miter shears, which are amazing. It took a couple little cuts to go through this, and I kind of just went back and forth. Eventually, it cut this. I was so excited and so shocked. I didn't have to like go outside, get the large saw out. And these are pretty affordable. I think they were like $30 or something like that, but they cut seriously everything. I cannot wait to use it more often. Right now, I'm just using some Antique Wax by Waverly. I wanted to give this a little bit of stain color. I think I kind of went a little bit overboard on this, and but it's okay. I liked the color it is when it was completely dry. Using some scrapbook paper. This is from the Echo Park website. I did a subscription, and I thought it was way too much money for it. So I'm just using the scrapbook paper. It's really pretty. It's like a farmhouse set of the scrapbook paper. Gluing that wood piece to the bottom, I've been making a fun little cookbook holder. I'm just adding the rope because my scrapbooking cutting skills were just a little off, so it looked pretty messy, and I was just really trying to cover the flaws of this. And then, of course, we cannot not add a little twine bow. This was like my theme of bows today was twine bows. And then I was like, we need something else for the top. We need another rub-on transfer. Of course, it's just what I like to use. Happiness is Homemade. I thought this was perfect. You can add a small cookbook. You could add one of your little recipe cards, whatever you wanted to this, or you could just leave it as is. I think it's super cute. I love the way it turned out. You guys, that's it for the video. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please make sure you give this video a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, consider sticking around and subscribing. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!